Post. Rico. Present arms. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order, arms. Forward, march. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I was going to introduce myself, but looking around the crowd, I don't think that's really even necessary. But welcome to what is actually the first of what we hope will be a series of dedications of centennial sculptures that represent permanent art in our community, and as a memorial primarily for our centennial event, which is May 7th, 2014. So leading up to the Centennial Day, and then a little bit after, you'll see hopefully lots of things going on in the city. And this is kind of one of those events that marks the dedication of permanent art in the community. Before we begin, I just wanted to introduce a couple of people to you. We are going to hear from Jeff Smith, who made this donation a little bit later. But I also wanted to introduce Frank LaFlame and Vince Chalemi, both of whom are with Accurate Marble and Granite, who actually prepared this base and gave it to the city as a donation. And it's certainly a fitting place to put this sculpture, and it's a beautiful thing, and thank you very much.
Murphy, he regrets that due to votes in the House, he is not able to be here today, but he did want me to come and enjoy this wonderful occasion and celebrating the fire rescue in Stewart. And he just wanted to say, by giving his appreciation to the brave men and women who do risk their lives every day. I think people do take it for granted sometimes about what our fire rescue actually does and what they do for our country and what they do for our county. And just to celebrate the city of Stewart Centennial and to celebrate the city of the fire department, we thank you, and thank you for allowing me to come here and speak today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I also want to take the opportunity to introduce Commissioner Kruskoff, Christie, and Eula Clark. Thank you for coming today. Public safety is one of the cornerstones of municipal government and one of the most important services that we provide to our residents. In the tradition of the city of Stewart, I'm very pleased that we have been here for now 100 years, and we have a tradition of a strong fire department that has taken very good care of our residents. So at this time, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Jeffrey Smith, the who donated this fine sculpture, and he can say a couple words and then we'll get it unveiled. Jeffrey, thank you very much.
My first concern is nobody's seen this, so I hope you guys like it. But I think we all remember 9/11, where we were when we heard the news and everything, and right after that event, this iconic image, I sculpted this, and that was probably, my dealing with what happened to the country at that time. And then the question was what to do with it, and things kind of were out of control politically and stuff, and with everything, and I thought, well, I'm not going to get involved in that, because I wasn't trying to do it for any gain or anything. And so after the smoke cleared, this has been sitting in my studio for 10 years, and I figured it will, we'll find a place for it somewhere, and this was a great spot for it. And Paula was in the studio one day and saw it, and she's like, oh my God, we have a Centennial coming up, this will be perfect. So, everything kind of fell into place, and here we are today. And anyway, thank you. I hope everybody enjoys it.
Yeah, let's move forward.
This way. Very
There
good.
we go.
Yay. Well, it's a beautiful piece.
Beautiful, Jeffrey.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Well, we thank Jeffrey Smith so much for this piece. It is a permanent piece for this building, for this edifice, and certainly reminiscent of, as Jeff said, 9/11 and our coming into the 21st century. So, thank you again. Chaplain Schema, the benediction and blessing of the statue is yours.
Thank you for dedicating to that 9/11. I've been a police fire EMS chaplain for about 20 years, and when 9/11 occurred, I put this bracelet on. This is Father Michael Judge, and he was the chaplain there, and he was the first one carried out. If you remember him, an old man in a chair. There's a picture of a couple of firefighters and other workers carrying him out. Well, he's one of my heroes. And I will never forget what happened at 9/11, and now the city of Stewart, everyone that walks in here will never forget what happened because this is here.
Look over there.
Color bar,
Thanks.